Welcome to today's video. Today we're playing Flight Simulator. Now you might be thinking right now, are you playing Microsoft Flight Simulator in Roblox? Of course no. But this is my favorite flight simulator because it just seems so easy for me, so it just guides you where you're supposed to do it, so that's why I like it. So let's get into today's video. I believe I can get bigger planes in this. Yeah, I do have some money in the game, but I'm gonna see how actually expensive I can get my planes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can get bigger than that, but that's just one of the types. Let's see bigger than this. Boeing 747. How expensive? Wait, I actually do have that. I forgot. Boeing. Yeah, the biggest one I can do is a Boeing 737, so I'm gonna do that one right now. Am I really flying it? Oh, finally I'm flying it. Colombia to Nepal. Yeah, I'm in Colombia right now. Of course I'm gonna do Colombia to Algeria. I'll do a few flights I want to try to get in, so I'm gonna do this one. I was suspecting I'd probably only do one if I was gonna do it to Nepal, so I just decided to just do this. There's see, there's tons of people getting on. Okay, 65 normal people, 15 a bit more normal people. I mean a bit more but okay. So Algeria is right there. Algeria. Am I doing anything, or am I just gonna? And I also want to. What am I doing? Is this a flop right here? Ah! I don't want to explode. I remember doing this. Refueling point. Okay, I exploded it. I guess I don't have a pilot pass. That's probably why you never want to see me in a plane, because I don't know how to fly them. Seriously, I don't know what happened there. This should work. But what's the premium class? Why so much of them? I mean, I don't know what that means. Business class, premium class, I guess. But I'm a person with money signs, but that might be what it means. Maybe that's premium class. Okay, I shouldn't explode the plane again. I mean, I'm guessing. Okay, I guess I should just drive in the sand. That's where I know to start, or on the ground. Oh, I get it. This should work now to actually fly. I'll just hope I just don't explode this time. Oop, whoop, go up. Oh, finally I got it up. Seconds before we would crash into a house. There's buildings we have to guide through. This kind of reminds me of maybe Microsoft Flight Simulator. Attention, you may now put you might now take off your seat belts. This will be a 24-hour flight, so make sure you're comfy and relaxed, and make sure you're happy with this flight. We'll have to go 5,000 more feet up in the air just to make it, just so we'll be at normal altitudes, and we're flying out of Colombia right now, so we're going, it's gonna take like 3 hours until we'll get to the Pacific Ocean. I don't know ocean, but I don't know why, but Atlantic Ocean. But make sure you have some stuff to do. I'm just trying to be funny, like when just usually what they say, like when usually they say, this is your captain speaking, and then there's gonna be tons of stuff they're gonna say, so I'm just trying to make it seem like that. So we should be near but near the ocean now. If you see us right now, I'm not really talking. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try to talk a lot now. But just because we're flying right now, I'm just flying. So I'm gonna try to talk as much as I can. Well, if I can. But the problem is, when I get to my destination, whenever I get near that city, well, the problem is I have to make sure I'm gonna land and have to refuel. And this is a pretty long flight, so not the longest flight we can do, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit hard. We'll probably have to go turn this way a bit. It's not showing the accurate where we actually have to go, but you can tell we're actually aiming there. If I can turn off the map, if it lets us. Nope. It's in that corner so you can see. We're flying over thousands of feet. Not in in the air also right now, but we're flying very far. This, if you look at the map in the right top corner, you'll see that it shows we have to kind of be tilted this way, because just going straight doesn't really actually lead you there. You just need to make sure you're at least facing the city it wants you to go to. Just make sure if you ever... Wait, we're flying through a cloud. And if anyone ever fell into a cloud, just like cartoons and shows, it sometimes shows that you just land on the cloud and there isn't anything that you have to worry about. Wrong, in probably real life. You'll just fall through the cloud. That's what I'm predicting. I don't want to go too fast. mean, we have to refuel because you can see that we will run out of fuel, but it's gonna not. We crashed into a building. I wasn't paying attention. At least it didn't explode a plane. Okay, we've eventually just got to the ocean. I was not expecting it to take that long. Maybe the world is bigger than I thought it was. I guess it is. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be this big. I mean, I'm trying to fly to it, but it's a bit harder. Okay, I took my hand off the mouse because it should actually now just fly, but I have to kind of control it a bit just to make sure it's actually going, because if I don't pay attention, it could just do this. I purposely did that just so you can see. I mean, over time, it's gonna lean too far, then we're gonna go like to Europe or something. We don't want that. We also don't want to land into water because we'll also crash. I mean, at least I know what I'm actually doing, sorta. And if I don't control it, I might land into water. I'm just scared that also I might not have enough fuel to actually make it. And because I'm in the middle of nowhere, I mean, I'll just, whenever you run out of fuel, your plane will just drop. And when it drops, it'll explode and definitely in water. So let's just pray that we'll get there. Maybe that's why we should turn it down. Okay, this should be good. See, it's kind of going there, but just if it'll stay there, we'll have to control, kinda. I mean, see, it should be okay right there. It's kind of switching a bit, so that should be good and shouldn't use as much fuel anymore. I mean, we're getting into the deep ocean now, so we should be a bit safer, but I mean, it's gonna take long just to get back on land, and also we'll have to probably drop a bit. That might also be a problem. Okay, I should be safe like this. I just dropped it a bit like this. I mean, that should be okay. That shouldn't use as much fuel. Oh, I noticed I'm not going that fast. Okay, it did that. I sure hate that slow. And I'm barely actually nowhere. I mean, good thing we actually turned it off so we won't go as fast anymore. So we actually we can save, but we don't have backup fuels, but problem. Just if there's like a surprise island, if there was one, we could land there, then we should have been safe, but nope. Nope. My prediction is that whenever we get into the less deep sea or something, we'll probably only have like maybe half of the fuel we'll have right now, or even a quarter. I mean, probably a quarter, but I mean, look, we're super close now, and there is no going back now because we'll just not go anywhere, but there is no hope now. I mean, we still kind of a bit, but it's going to say engine fuel super low or something. Hopefully I can just get there in time. I mean, it's okay if we don't get there, but we'll just try. I mean, you're not always going to get there. The next time, if this doesn't work, I mean, it won't work. Yeah, I don't believe I do have that much Robux anymore. Okay, I'm just getting into but normal. But super. Okay. I'm gonna crash. I barely have any fuel. Turbulence is gonna hit my plane and crash me into the water. It's gonna say, it's super dangerously low. Do something. I can't. How could I do anything? I'm in the water, basically. Well, this is bad. We don't get there. Yep, we're crashing. Let's try to get the highest we can. Just to hang on. Yep, I knew we wouldn't get there. We're so close. If we could get super high, that could do something. But just do a short one, I guess. Fly, and it shouldn't actually. Columbia, Southern US. I believe that is like around like right there in Mexico or something. Or it's around there. There's a comedy classes, normal classes. I mean, just a normal class, but there's not as much business classes. I mean, the business class is a bit harder to get on your plane. I mean, it's not as easy, but okay, let's just try one more time just to see if we'll even get something. Apparently, yeah. That's how to get high up. I mean, just to get a bit up while you're flying. And yeah, so we've learned, don't go from Colombia to Guyana or whatever. Don't ever do that. I mean, look, fuel. I mean, some of it's already used. How about let's do this for a minute, just so we can get there supersonic speed fast and for a flash. Let's just do super fast for a minute. Now that should have been good. I mean, let's just hope. Now let's just try to get up to normal here. I mean, this is a short one, so it's not gonna be as hard, but super long. Let's just hope you're actually flying over land. That's actually what I should have done. When you was maybe go from every airport and try to actually do stuff. Oops, the Southern US is actually that red dot. I thought it was maybe that other colored E dot or something. I thought maybe it should. Maybe that could. I mean, apparently that black thing actually moves if you're going low, high. So, oops, yeah, I have to kind of fly this way, so I'll get there a bit faster. I mean, look, we already used maybe like almost a quarter of it, but Hey, it's just we're getting a distance now. If we spended half of it, by the time we get to like Mexico City, I'll just land there. Hopefully, if I could refuel, and then I'll go to the southern U.S. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. But just hope I get out of this storm. I mean, I should. I've definitely used a quarter by now. I mean, real fuel is actually a bit good. But this is where, oh, see that city right there? I'm sure that's just a decoration. I'm sure that's not the actual Mexico City, that thing where you can refuel. The purple one in the United States is New York City, I'm guessing. Okay, so we should be nearing the halfway fuel mark. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I will land in Mexico City and get some backup fuel just so I can last longer. But I don't know what I'm doing here. But that definitely doesn't help at all. Yep, I am actually. I'm gonna land in Mexico City just so I can get refueled, because it's just so I can actually just so I can get more. This is actually where I have to be facing. Oh great. This is where I have to go now. What? What was this? I have no idea what that was. That was a ta-da! Did you like that stunt? Whatever that happened. I don't know what that was, but it's sure weird. I mean, it just randomly happened out of nowhere. So it just said beep boop beep. It crashed me down. Oh yeah, I remember. Whenever it gets in red, it'll say beep boop 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 boop. I don't know what's really happening. That should be why I should keep it at, just so I don't have the risk of it actually doing it. Or yeah, I'm definitely have to. I'm going to Mexico City. Yep, I see it. So I just have to get through the city. I mean, Mexico City. Then I'll just have to get to the airport, and then I'll just have to refuel. Then I can go. I mean, I got already to the halfway mark under now, so that means I definitely have to do it. I can't believe how big the city is. Right here. I'm trying to do stunts. I don't believe you should actually do that in real life if you're a pilot. Don't try that. I mean, I'm just doing it because it's a game, so it's any possibilities are real. Okay, and you know what? When I'm gonna get near, I'm just gonna start I'm just gonna land actually. Or it seems like right there. I'll have to refuel. Yes. Okay, so I'll just have to, you know, the beep beep boop sound. Yeah, I'll just have to somehow. Mexico City, I knew it. Ah. Hopefully I actually get refuel. Ah. Hopefully I'm refueling it. Yes, I'm refueling some of it. Yes. I'm gonna go actually near Columbia, but I just have to somehow get back. So I'm refueling, but I'll just have to go turn my other way after this. Full tank. Okay, so it should be going a bit more normal now. Okay, so we're flying. That is too fast. It already burned like basically half a quart already. But hey, at least we've refueled, so it's gonna be easier to get there now. Okay, so I knew this was Mexico City, but we're not gonna have to refuel anymore. I mean, I expect if we have to refuel, we can't because there isn't like another city. I mean, those like squares are the only places you can refuel. I mean, the whole map. I mean, all over there is places, but it just doesn't let me show me the whole world. Okay, so we are out of Mexico City now, like kind of near a suburb of the end of it now, but yeah. That's probably the farthest we should go. Okay. That was a bit weird. I mean, it wasn't, but maybe the height we should stay at the moment should be about right here. That should be a good height, shouldn't it? We're so close. We'll definitely make it, but if we didn't refuel, I'm sure we would crash just one single house away from that. So that's why we need to refuel any time that you probably hit the halfway mark. I mean, when I was in Colombia and I was trying to get to like, I was, yes, I'm so near, but south from the U.S., but when I was in that Colombia and trying to get to like Africa, you know, I should have done, the red part is where I started, but that pink part I shouldn't went there. Then all the cities I could have. I mean, now I don't have to worry about it. I just need to make sure I can land right. That's what I have to worry about now. That's my enemy. And also when you're near, make sure you're slowing down your speed a bit and making sure it doesn't hit the red part, and just keep doing up and down just to make sure you're actually knowing what you're doing. You know what? Try to go a bit down and just reach more of the airport level. I mean, this will be the end of the video whenever I land, but I'll just say the ending. And you'll just know that you need to refuel sometimes. I have to get where the refuel lane is because I'm sure it wants us to be 100% refueled. That's what I'm guessing. Land plane before unloading. Yes, I unloaded the passengers. I'm an expert pilot. Of course I'd be. Not in real life, I mean, but In this game, I mean, if I just practice. And hey, if I probably did it like a few more times or 2 or 3, I can get to that Boeing 757. After that, it would probably be a Boeing 747. But thanks for watching this video. If you want to check the game out, it's just called Flight Simulator. It's not Microsoft Flight Simulator, just so type in Flight Simulator in Roblox and you'll find it. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to press that subscribe button and like, and make sure to also press the notification bell so you'll know when the next Mason Plays video comes out. You never want to miss those. So, thanks for watching. Bye.